Hello everyone, my name is Mubeen Teaching Wala. I belong to Turbat, Balochistan and I am a level 1 student at Rehan College. Welcome to another
Hi.
exciting and informative Talk with ChatGPT session. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic, how to create a growth mindset and embrace challenges. A growth mindset means believing that our abilities, skills and intelligence can improve through learning, effort, practice and experience. Challenges are natural part of life, but they can also become opportunities to learn, grow, and become stronger. In this session, I will ask ChatGPT some interesting questions to understand how we can develop a growth mindset, deal with failure, overcome challenges, learn from mistakes, and continue improving ourselves. So let's begin this valuable conversation with ChatGPT and explore how we can turn challenges into opportunities for growth. So my first question is to ChatGPT: what is growth mindset and why is it important in our lives?
A growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, effort, and learning from mistakes. It's important because it keeps you resilient. Instead of giving up when things get hard, you see effort as the path forward, not proof that you're not good enough. That mindset builds confidence, curiosity, and long term growth.
What is the difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset?
A fixed mindset believes your talents and intelligence are stuck in place. Like, I'm either good at this or I'm not. While a growth mindset says, I can get better with practice and feedback. The difference shows up in challenges. Fixed mindset tends to avoid them, while a growth mindset tries to lean into them because challenges are where the learning actually happens.
How can a person develop a growth mindset in everyday life?
Start small. When something goes wrong, instead of saying, I failed, try, what can I learn from this? Add yet to your vocabulary. I can't do this yet. Seek feedback and treat it like helpful data, not criticism. And celebrate the effort you put in, not just the results. Over time, those little choices rewire how you interpret effort, mistakes, and growth.
Why should we see challenges as opportunities instead of problems?
Because challenges reveal the skills we still need to build. If you treat them like problems only, it's stressful and draining. But when you frame them as opportunities, your brain shifts into learning mode. You ask different questions, you get creative, you find new strategies. That's where progress actually happens.
How can how can challenges help us learn and improve our abilities?
Challenges push you out of autopilot. They highlight where your current approach doesn't quite work, which forces you to experiment and refine your techniques. You might need to slow down, break the task into smaller steps, ask for feedback, and try again with small tweaks. Over time, that repeated effort strengthens both your skills and your confidence because you see proof you can get better through practice.
Why do some people become afraid of challenges or difficult situations?
Fear of challenges often comes from past experiences, like being judged harshly for mistakes, or learning environments that punish failure instead of treating it as feedback. Sometimes it's perfectionism, thinking anything less than perfect means failure. But once we reframe mistakes as normal and even useful, fear doesn't have as much control. And with practice, facing small challenges can slowly rebuild confidence.
How can we overcome the fear of failure and keep trying?
Start by naming the fear out loud. It makes it less vague and overwhelming. Then break big challenges into smaller, doable steps. Yeah, great phrasing. Also, try practicing low stakes failures, like trying something new where perfection isn't expected. Each small win builds tolerance for the uncomfortable stuff. And remember, failure usually means not yet, not never. Keep learning, adjust as you go, And let effort be the thing you're proud of, not only the outcome.
What can failure teach us that success sometimes cannot?
Failure can show us blind spots success hides. It teaches humility, patience, and resilience. And it forces reflection. Success can make us comfortable, even complacent, but failure often sparks growth because it makes us adapt.
How, ca-
It also helps clarify what's
how,
okay.
how can we turn our mistakes into valuable learning experiences?
Treat each mistake like a little data point. Pause, ask, what exactly went wrong? And what was within my control? Then pick one small adjustment to try next time. Write it down, track results, and repeat. Over time, those tiny adjustments turn mistakes into stepping stones.
What role does effort and our work play in developing a growth mindset?
Effort is the core signal of a growth mindset. When you reward effort, not just outcomes, you teach your brain that persistence matters. That shifts focus from am I good enough to am I learning? Over time, that mindset makes challenges less scary and makes trying itself feel rewarding, which keeps you moving forward.
How can positive self-talk help us face difficult situations?
Positive self talk keeps your inner voice on your side. Instead of, I can't, you try, I can try one small step. That kinder tone reduces stress and makes problems feel more manageable. So you're more likely to act than freeze. Over time, that habit builds confidence one calm sentence at a time.
What should we do when we feel that we are not good enough at something?
First, pause and take a breath. Name the feeling without judgment. Then check evidence. List what you can do and what you've learned so far. Pick one tiny action for today, like practicing for 10 minutes. If possible, ask someone for specific feedback because outside eyes can spot strengths you miss. And remember, not good enough is a moment, not an identity. Skills grow.
How can students develop a growth mindset in their education and studies?
Students can start by setting learning goals instead of only grade goals, like aiming to understand fractions rather than just get an A. They can treat mistakes as feedback, ask, what can I fix next time? Use yet language, then celebrate effort and strategies, not just outcome. Over time, that mindset makes learning more resilient, curious, and honestly, a lot more fun.
How can teachers and parents encourage children to embrace challenges?
They can model it, show how you learn from your own mistakes, praise the process like effort, strategies, and persistence, not just the test scores. Give safe space for trying and normalize not yet. Help kids set small, reachable goals and celebrate the learning journey along the way.
Why is it important to focus on progress instead of perfection?
Because progress keeps you moving. Perfection is often paralyzing. When you track progress, you notice growth in small increments, which builds motivation and makes setbacks feel like detours instead of disaster. That steady, realistic focus makes long term improvement actually possible.
How can we stay motivated when our progress is slow?
Anchor yourself to the why. Remember what matters about this goal. Notice tiny wins and give yourself credit for them. Mix practice with short breaks. Lean on friends, mentors, or study groups for energy and perspective. Slow growth is still growth. and it adds up.
How can a growth mindset help us become more confident and resilient?
A growth mindset links confidence to learning, not perfection. So each attempt is proof you can grow. That builds confidence. And when setbacks come, you see them as temporary, not defining. That perspective helps you bounce back faster, regulate emotions better, and keep moving even when things are tough. Confidence and resilience grow together with practice.
What is your final advice for someone who wants to develop a growth mindset and face challenges with confidence?
Start small, be consistent, and be kind to yourself. Choose one habit like reflecting on a mistake and noting one lesson. With each step, let effort matter more than perfect results. Over time, you'll notice challenges feel more like opportunities, and that's how confidence grows naturally.
Thank you so much, ChatGPT, for this valuable and informative conversation. Today we learned
You're
that
welcome.
Today we learned that developing a growth mindset means believing that we can learn, improve, and become better through effort, practice, patience, and continuous learning. We also learn that challenges and failure are so not the end of our journey. They can become opportunities, learn from our mistakes, build confidence, develop resilience, and discover our true potential. The key lesson is simple. Don't be afraid of challenges, embrace them, learn from them, and use them as opportunities to grow. I hope this conversation inspires you to develop a positive growth mind, keep learning, and never give up when things become difficult. Once again, thank you for watching this Talk with ChatGPT session. This is Mubeen Teaching Wala from Turbat, Balochistan, and I am a level 1 student at Rehan College. Keep learning, keep growing, embrace challenges, and never stop improving yourself. Allah Hafiz, and see you in the next Talk with ChatGPT session.
Well said, and thank you for having me. Until next time.